Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Rajvanshi and I welcome you all in today's class, that is English class of class 10th. So students, in today's video we will start reading with our next topic of grammar syllabus. This topic is known as frame questions. So yes, in our examination we will have this kind of question in which we are having one answer and we have to frame question of that given answer. Okay, so this is the new topic. So now in today's video we will see that how can we frame questions, how can we make questions of the given answer. So yes, it's a very easy topic, so just listen carefully and let's start our today's video that is based on frame questions. So first of all, let's try to understand what this term frame question actually means. To make a question on the given answer is known frame question. So yes, we will have one answer and if we are framing, if we are making a question of that answer, that is known as a frame question. So generally तो क्या होता है एग्जाम में we are having the questions and we have to answer those questions, but in this particular topic we will have the answer and after reading the answer we have to make the appropriate question of that answer. Clear? So this is the topic that is known as a frame question. Now we are having that question, they can be make with two ways. So I hope this thing is clear to you all, that we have to make question, we have to frame the question of the given answer. So how can we make the question? This is the question that actually arises here. So we are having this thing here that we can make or we can frame question with two ways. So yes, we are having two ways. With the help of these ways we can frame questions. So what are these two options we are having here? The first one is we can make a question using any WH word. So yes, we are having so many WH word, or we can say we are having some question words like we are having what, where, when, how much, how many, who, whose, whom. So all these words are known as WH words, or we can say all these words are known as question words. So maybe we can have one WH word and with the help of that word, or we can say using that word, we have to make one question. Okay, now the second option is that we can make our question with any auxiliary verb. Yes, this is yet another option. Auxiliary verb means we are having so many helping verbs and we are having modal auxiliary also. So if we are having no WH word, then we can make our question with any auxiliary verb also. And here I am very much sure that you all are able to recall this thing, that when we are having any question that is having any auxiliary verb in the beginning, then definitely the answer will be either in yes or in no. Okay, I hope this is clear to you all. So now let's take some example and let's try to understand this thing more clearly, that how can we make a question with auxiliary verb also and using any question word also. So let's say I am writing one sentence here. I am going to let's take Shimla. So the sentence is that I am going to Shimla. Now I have to make the question and the question word is given to us. So where? So we have to make a question and that question should be starting with where. So what is the answer of where? I am going to Shimla. So obviously the answer of where is to Shimla. So we have to skip that part and the remaining parts we have to use in our question. And yes, we have to use the same tense, that is in the answer statement. So here we are having is rm plus ing. It means this is present continuous tense. So in the question also we will use the same tense. So let's see how can we make the question. Where are you going? So this is the question of this answer statement. Answer is I am going to Shimla and the question is where are you going? Clear? So we can make a question using any WH word, or we can say using any question word. Now the second option is that we can make a question using any auxiliary verb, and such questions always have the answer that is having yes or no in the beginning. So let's see one example, like I am having that yes, I like to watch TV. So this is the answer statement, and we are having yes in the beginning, maybe we are having no in the beginning, and then our answer will be no, I do not like to watch TV, in this manner. So whether we are having yes, whether we are having no, so in that case we won't have any WH word here, and we have to make the question. Then how will we make the question? We will make the question using auxiliary verb, and the auxiliary verb will be there in this answer statement. So now obviously you will all have this question that in this statement we are having no auxiliary verb. So why we are having no auxiliary verb? So again, the knowledge of tenses, that will help you here. So why we are having no auxiliary? Because this is the sentence of present simple tense, because we are having I, that is a plural one, and we are having first form of the verb. So it means this is the sentence of present simple tense, and the helping verb, or we can say auxiliary verb, they are hidden here. So what helping verb is hidden here? Do is hidden here. So if we are making a question, so we will use do, and then the sentence is yes, I like to watch TV. The question will be, do you like to watch TV? And question mark at the end of the sentence. So this will be the question using the auxiliary verb. And just remember this thing, that such sentence in which we are having any auxiliary verb in the beginning, so the answer of those questions will always have yes or no in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, I hope this is clear to you all. Next, moving on. So now we are having some important points to be taken care of. So now when we are framing the question, now when we are making the question of the given answer, so what are the important points that we should always take care? So we are having those points here. So let's see what are the important points. The first one is, start the question with WH word or auxiliary word. So yes, so always and always the first word of the question, it will be either any WH word or any auxiliary word, or we can say auxiliary verb also. Okay, so these are the two options that we are having. Example we have discussed already, and these are the two options. We can have any WH word also, and we can have any auxiliary verb also in the beginning of our question, right? Second important rule is, use the same tense as of the answer statement. Yes, it is very important point that we are having here. According to this point in the question, or when we are framing the question, so we have to use the same tense that is given, or we can say that is used in the answer statement. So the same tense will be there in the question also. All right. Third point is, all parts of speech should be included in the question. So yes, when we are framing the question, so we have to include all parts of speech. So what it means? It means that all the adjectives, all the adverbs, or whatever part of speech is there in the answer statement, so we have to use all parts of speech in the question. Obviously the part of the answer, जो question का actual answer है, वो तो हम use नहीं करेंगे, but the remaining part of speech, each and every word should be there in the question, right? And the next point is, change the pronoun accordingly. Yes, we have to change the pronoun also. How? So let's take one more example to clear this thing, that how we have to change the pronoun. So suppose I am taking a sentence here, that I like Radha's dance. This is the answer statement that is given to us. We have to make question from this answer statement, and the question word is whose. This is the question word that is given to us. So now let's see, I like Radha's dance. Here I am talking about, my preference. Here I am talking about my interest, and I am saying that I like Radha's dance. So obviously when you will ask this question to me, then what will be the question? You will ask that whose dance do you like? This I, it will be converted into you. ऐसे ही होता है, हम किसी से कोई question पूछते हैं that what is your name, then that person always says my name is this or that, right? So in this way we have to change the pronoun. We have to do the proper changes in the pronoun in this way. I hope it is clear. So let's see how can we write. The answer statement is I like Radha's dance. So the question will be whose dance? Again we are having present simple tense here. So whose dance do you like? And question mark. So this is the change that we are doing in the pronoun I. It will be replaced with you, okay? And why? I hope the reason is clear to you all, because when we are asking this question to someone that whose dance do you like, then that person will answer and he will say that I like. Obviously he won't use that you like, right? He will say that I like. So in this way we have to do the changes in the pronoun, right? So इस तरह से हमें pronoun के changes करने हैं, and we have to use the same tense that is there in the answer statement, and yes we have to use all parts of speech, and we have to use any WH word or any auxiliary verb in the beginning of the sentence. So these are the basic rules, and we have to follow all these rules. We have to apply all these rules, and then we have to frame question, then we have to make a proper and a perfect question of the given answer statement. Now we are having some examples. So we have discussed all the rules, and we have to apply, we have to follow all the rules, and then we will be able to frame question of the given answer statement, okay? So we are having one answer statement, we are having the WH word, so we have to use this WH word, and then we have to frame a question for this given answer statement. So let's see the first one. Manya was reading a book at her home, okay? So this is the answer, and the given WH word is what. So we have to make a question using what. So let's see how can we make. So first of all we have to use the same tense. So we have to see that in this sentence we are having past continuous tense, right? Because we are having was and we are having first form plus ing. So this is past continuous tense. So in the question also we have to use the same tense. So we are using same tense, and the answer will be what was Manya reading at her home. So what is the answer of what? Obviously the answer is a book. So we want to use a book here, and all the parts, all the remaining parts we have to use, okay? So we have to write at her home also. So in this manner we can frame a question. The question will be what was Manya reading at her home. Clear? Next we have to make question using who. The same answer statement we have to use, but the WH word now we have to use who. So now the question will be who was reading a book at her home, and what is the answer? Who was reading? Manya was reading, okay? So now the answer is Manya. The answer of what is a book, the answer of who is Manya. So just skip the answer word and use the remaining part in your question. Okay. Next we have to use where. Now the answer statement is same, but now we have to frame question using where. So let's see how can we make. Now the question will be where was Manya reading a book, and what is the answer of where? The answer of where is at her home. Okay, so this is also possible. We are having one answer statement, and we are able to make three questions using what, using who, and using where. Just remember this thing, we have to use the same tense, and just skip the answer word, the part of the answer, and use all the remaining parts, all the remaining words, all the remaining parts of speech in your question. Okay, now the next answer statement we are having here, I like chocolate ice cream. So now we have to make the question, and we have to use which as a WH word. So let's see how can we make the question, how can we frame the question. Now the question will be which ice cream do you like. So here student we can revise this thing, that we have to change the pronoun. We are having I, so we are replacing I with you, and we have to identify the tense. First of all, we are having present simple tense here because we are having first form. So students, yes, the knowledge of tense is very helpful in the other topics also. Okay, so in this topic also we have to use our knowledge of tenses because we have to identify the tense, and the same tense we have to use when we are framing the question. So the answer is I like chocolate ice cream. The answer of which is chocolate ice cream. So this part we won't write in the question, and we will write which ice cream do you like. Okay. Next we are having they went Udaipur last year. So now we have to make a question and we have to use where. So first of all, let's see what is the answer of where. The answer of where is Udaipur, right? वो कहाँ गए? वो उदयपुर गए थे. So the answer of where is Udaipur. Now we have to identify the tense here. So we are having went. Went means we are having second form of the verb. ओके और सेकेंड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब कौन से टेंस में यूज होती है? यस, इट इज पास्ट सिंपल टेंस, राइट? So we are having past simple tense here in the answer statement. So in the question also we have to use the same tense. The question word that is given to us is where. So let's see how can we make a question. We can make where did they go last year, and the answer will be they went Udaipur last year. So I hope you all are able to recall that when we are having interrogative sentence of past simple, then we have to use did plus first form, but in affirmative sentence we have to use second form only. Okay. Next is farmers work hard for good crops. So this is the answer statement. We have to make the question and we have to use a why here. So farmers work hard for good crops. So what is the answer of why? The answer of why is for good crops. Okay, it means for what purpose, why are they doing so. So now we have to identify the tense here. Farmers, it's the plural, and work, it's the first form of the main verb. So yes, this is present simple tense, and here do is hidden. So in the question we have to use do, we have to use the same tense. So we can make why do farmers work hard, and the answer is they work hard for good crops. Okay. Next, there was 5 liter milk in the pot, and the WH word that is given to us is how much. So students, don't get confused. Yes, in how much we are having no W here, but still how much, how many, these words are also included in the category of WH word, right? So how much, it is also one of the WH word. So now we have to make the question and we have to use how much. So what is the answer of how much? The answer of how much is 5 liters. So let's see how can we make the question. We can make how much milk was there in the pot. So answer is there was 5 liter milk. Okay. Next is Ramesh died of malaria, and the WH word that is given to us is how. So let's see, died means we are having second form of the main verb. So again in this sentence we are having past simple tense. So we have to use did because in interrogative sentence we have to use did plus first form. So let's see, we have to write how did Ramesh die. So die, it's the first form, and died, this is second form. Okay, so when we are using did, so we have to use did plus first form, but when did is hidden, so we have to use second form of the main verb, right? Now we are having Shweta helped Priya for the competition, and now we have to use whom. The WH word that is given to us is whom. So let's see, and in this sentence also we are having second form of the main verb. It means this is also past simple tense. So we have to use did. So let's see, we are having did here, and the sentence will be whom did Shweta help for the competition, and the answer is she helped Priya. Okay, so Priya is the answer of whom. Clear? Next, we are having exercise. Now, we have discussed so many examples. We have seen so many rules. So, now I hope that you all are able to do this practice exercise. So, now we are having again some answer statement. We are having a WH word. So, now we have to make the question for this answer statement. Okay. So, I hope you all are ready to solve this practice exercise. So, let's start. The first one is, I met Radha in the school. The WH word that is given to us is whom. So what is the answer of whom? First to try to understand that thing. The answer of whom is Radha. So now we are making question using whom. First of all, we have to write whom. Now we are having met. Met is a second form of the main verb. It means in this answer statement we are having past simple tense. So in the equation also we have to use the same tense. So the helping verb for past simple tense is did. So I am writing did here. After did we have to use first form. First form of met will be meet. So the answer is, I met Radha in the school. Question will be, whom did. Now it will be you. I hope it is clear because we have to change the pronoun accordingly. Now met का हमें लिखना है meet. Why? Because in interrogative sentence when did is there, so with did we have to write first form of the main verb. So I am writing here, whom did you meet in the school? And yes, question mark at the end of the sentence, and the answer is Radha. I met Radha in the school. Okay, so in this way, step by step you can go and you can make a perfect question for the given answer statement. Just remember to use the same tense. Just remember to change the pronoun accordingly. Next one, we have to use where. The answer statement is same, but we have to make question using where. So let's see what is the answer of where. The answer of where, obviously it should be one place. Okay, so what place is there? Here we are having in the school. So now let's see how can we make where did you meet Radha. So now our question is, where did you meet Radha? Answer is where, in the school. Okay. Next we are having Mr. Sharma teaches us English, and we have to make a question using what. So what is the answer of what? The answer of what is English, right? So now let's see the tense. We are having teaches. It means first form plus s or es. So again it's a present simple tense, and in this sentence does is hidden because Mr. Sharma, it's a singular one. So does is hidden here. So we have to use does. What does Mr. Sharma teaches का हमें क्या करना है? It will be teach. Why? Because we are having interrogative sentence. We are having does here. So we have to use teach only, and as का हमें क्या करना है? Again we have to change the pronoun. Answer is Mr. Sharma teaches us English. So what will be the question? Question will be, what does Mr. Sharma teach you? Okay? It will be the perfect question. Now we are having, they went to Sri Lanka by boat. So we have to make a question using how. So what is the answer of how? The answer of how is by boat. So let's see how can we make the question. And we are having when, that is the second form. It means we are having past simple tense here, and did is hidden here. So we have to use did. How did they went की फर्स्ट फॉर्म हमें यूज करनी है, डेट इज गो. हाउ डिड दे गो टू श्रीलंका, एंड द आंसर विल बी हाउ डिड दे गो by bus, sorry, by boat. Okay, so in this manner we can make a question, how did they go to Sri Lanka, and the answer is they went to Sri Lanka by boat. Next, the kids saw the lion in the zoo. So here first of all we are having where. So what is the answer of where? The answer of where always will be any place, any space. So here we are having one place, that is in the zoo. So that is the answer of where. And we are having saw, that is the second form of see. So it is again past simple tense. Did is hidden here. So we have to use did. So let's see, where did the kids first form see the lion? And question mark. So the answer is, where did the kids see the lion? Now we have to use what. Answer statement will be the same, but now we have to make a question using what. So what is the answer of what? The answer of what is the lion. So now this time we have to skip the lion. Okay, so let's see how can we make. What did the kids see? First form is see in the zoo. So now it will be the question. Now the question will be, what did the kids see in the zoo? So what did they see? They saw the lion. Okay. So now next our question word is who. So this time we have to make a question using who. So who? What is the answer of who? The answer of who is the kids. Okay. So let's see how can we make a sentence using who. So I am writing here, who saw the lion. Okay. Let's write there only. So here I am writing, who saw the lion, and we have to write in the zoo also. Who saw the lion in the zoo, and what is the answer? Who saw? The kids saw. Okay. Now we are having next sentence, that is, I have 5 cousins, and the WH word that is given to us is how many. So let's see how can we make a sentence. How many cousins do you have? We have to replace I with you. Okay. So this is the question. How many cousins do you have? Next is, the soldiers fought with lot of courage, and the question that we have to frame, that will be having how. So what is the answer of how? The answer of how is with lot of courage. So let's see how can we write. We are having fought here, that is second form of fight. It means we are having past simple tense here. So we can write, how did the soldiers fight? The answer is, how did they fight? They fought with lot of courage. Now we are having, the captain played very good to win the match. So we have to make a question using why. So why? What is the answer of why? The answer of why is to win the match, and we are having played, again second form, it means did is hidden here. So we can write, why did the captain, second form is played, first form will be play very good. So question is, why did the captain play very good? Answer is, he played very good to win the match. Now we have to make a question using who. Answer statement is same. So the answer of who is the captain. So now the answer, or we can say the question will be, who played very good. कंप्लीट पार्ट ऑफ स्पीच हमें यूज करने हैं, तो हमें लिखना होगा टू विन द मैच, एंड यस वन क्वेश्चन मार्क एट द एंड ऑफ द सेंटेंस. Now we are having, blue is my favorite color. We have to make a question using what. So what is the answer of what? Answer of what is a blue. So question will be, what is My, it will be replaced with your. What is your favorite color? This will be the question. What is your favorite color? Answer will be blue is my favorite color. Now, she is Shushma's mother. We have to make a question using whose. So, let's see. Whose mother? We are having is, so we will use same is. Whose mother is she? So, whose mother is she? She is Shushma's mother. Okay. Now we are having the answer in which we are having yes in the beginning. So one thing is clear here that we have to make a question, and in the beginning of the question we have to use the auxiliary verb here. So let's see the answer. Yes, we like to dance on the stage. So how can we make the question? So let's see, we are having we like. It means first form with plural subject. So we are having present simple tense here and do is hidden here. So we have to use do in the beginning, and we are having yes we like. So we, it will be replaced with you. Do you like? And the remaining part to dance on the stage. Okay, so the question will be do you like to dance on the stage, and the answer will be yes, we like to dance on the stage. So still you have to remember these things, that you have to use the same tense and you have to change the pronoun accordingly. Okay. Next we are having no, the children did not practice in the evening. So in this question again we have to use auxiliary verb because we are having no in the beginning, but this is a negative sentence, so we are having did in this sentence. So we have to use did. Did the children it is practice. Did the children practice in the evening? This will be the question. Did the children practice in the evening? Okay. Next is yes, the rich should help the poor. So in this sentence we are having model auxiliaries. So yes, we can have model auxiliaries also. We can use model auxiliary also to frame a question. So now we will start our question with the beginning of should. Should the rich help the poor? This will be the question. That is, should the rich help the poor? Answer is yes, the rich should help the poor. Next is no, my friend will not bring any gift. Again we are having will auxiliary verb. So let's see. Will, my, it will be replaced with your. Will your friend bring any gift? So this will be the question. Will your friend bring any gift? Answer is no, my friend will not bring any gift. Next is yes, Kriti gets up early in the morning. Gets up, it means we are having does hidden here. So we have to use does. Kriti. Now gets के place पे हमें लिखना है get. Okay. Get up early in the morning. So this is the question. Does Kriti get up early in the morning? Next we are having no, we are not going for the swimming. So we are having are not. We have to use are. We, it will be replaced with you. Are you going for the swimming? So this is the question. Are you going for the swimming? Answer will be no, we are not going for the swimming. Okay. So students, we have discussed so many examples, we have seen so many sentences in this practice exercise. Now I hope this topic, that is frame question, it is clear to you all. It's a very easy topic, just learn all the rules that are related with the tenses and just take care of a very few things, like you have to follow the same tense, you have to do changes in the pronoun, and then you will be able to frame a question, you will be able to make a perfect question for the given answer statement. Okay, so just be with me. In the next video we will see the new topic. See you in the next video. Thank you.